Python is an object-oriented high-level language. Object orientation means you can extend the functionality of a program by adding the new functionality on it without rewriting again and again. So that is called object orientation. You can enhance the functionality of the existing code without rewriting it. And it is called the interpreted language. Interpreted means step by step the execution is happening. You write the one code, then press the enter, you are getting a result. Then it is a dynamic in nature. Dynamic in nature. Dynamic means it will give the output, just press the one button. And dynamic, why it is called a dynamic? It is interacting with the user. So that it is called a dynamic. You have, when you are creating an application, you have to create the two type application. One is static, which is not interacting with the user. Another is a dynamic, which is interacting with the user. So Python is easy to learn and powerful and versatile scripting language, which make it attractive for application development. Python syntax and dynamic typing, with its interpreted nature, make it an ideal language for scripting and rapid application. Dynamic in other programming language, what happen? Other programming language first हमें compile करिवा, तापर से intermediate code रे convert हवा, तापर मते executable file शो करो. It is dynamic typing in nature. By write the program, press the enter, you are getting a result. Python support multiple programming pattern, including object-oriented programming, imperative, functional programming, and procedural style. It supports multiple programming pattern, including object-oriented programming, imperative, functional programming, or procedural style. Okay, imperative statement, object-oriented programming, and you can break the entire program into a smaller part, and you have to handle this part individually. So that it is called as a multi-programming or procedural style program. Okay, so first you write what is Python. It is an object-oriented high-level. It is an object-oriented high-level interpreted dynamic multi-purpose programming language. Next point. It is a scripting language. Next point, it is dynamic and interpreted in nature. Next point, it supports multi-programming pattern, functional, and procedural style program. Okay. Just a second. Python is not intended to work on a special area such as web programming. So basically, as it is a type of scripting language, so everybody is thinking for that. It is used in the website, but it is not used for the website programming. Okay. Then it is used for 3D and CAD application. 3D type of application you can do. We do not need to use the data type as in other programming language. You are using the data type like int float, but here we are not required to use any kind of data type. Python makes the development and debugging first because there is no compilation step is included. So no compilation step is included in Python. So next, you write the next option. It doesn't require any data type. It makes the development and debugging fast. It is easy to use. Okay, Python is very easy to use, and it is a programmer friendly language. Why it is programmer friendly language? Because you can easily understand this code. It is expressive language. Python language is expressive. The sense of expressive is the code is easily understandable. You can easily understand the code. Interpreted language. Python is a interpreted language because the execution is happening as a step-by-step process, line-by-line process. The execution is happening. So this makes debugging very fast, and it is suitable for the beginner. So it is a interpreted language. Next, it is a cross-platform. Why it is cross-platform? As like other programming language, it is cross-platform because of you can run your application in the different operating system. You can run in the Windows, you can run in the Linux operating system, you can run in the Unix. So it is a cross-platform application. Next is it is free and open source. Open source means which is freely available. That is called as the open source application. The source code is also available. For installing or for writing the program in Python, there is no need to purchase anything. Python support object-oriented language. The concept of class and object comes into existence. It is extensible. It implies that the other language like C, C++ can be used to compile the code. So thus it can be further in your Python code. It is extensible. Means आमे पाइथन ने प्रोग्राम टाको डेवलप करिवा डेवलप कला परे जदि किछि फंक्शनालिटी मते C and C++ रा ऐड करिवार अछि त मो सेठी ऐड करि परिबी बाय यूजिंग ऑफ दिस वे large standard library. Python has a large broad library, and by using of this library you can create your application. It's a large library. It has graphical user interface where you are giving your input. When you are creating a HTML application, जेतला में HTML application बनोचे, तार भी graphical user interface रहउची. तो ये Python रे गोटे मॉड्यूल अछि Kinter मॉड्यूल. So Kinter मॉड्यूल थ्रू रे हमें कोन करिवा graphical user interface application बनबै. It can be easily integrated with the language like C, C++ and Java. It is easily integrated with the language like C, C++ and Java. Then Python history. Actually, this Python is developed by Guido van Rossum at CUI in the Netherlands. In Netherlands, there is a popular show is going on, and that laughter show is going on, or comedy show is going on. That comedy show is directed by Monty Python. As the Guido is very is having a likeness to Monty Python, then is at the time when he developed this language, he gave its name as Python. The motive behind the Python language is what? Guido van Rossum is a mathematician. To solve the complex statistical and mathematical problem, he create one program which is helping the student to solve the program. So that he developed this language and give its name as Python. So before, when the Python is come, it is not so much popular at that time. At the same time, the C program has launched, and after some year, the Java programming has launched. So before the Python has come, there is a predecessor of this language, which is called the ABC language and Modular 3 language. And at that timing, it is not so much popular because we are not having so many kind of data. In the data science concept, basically we are using Python, and in data science concept we are using Python. As at that timing there is no such much more data is present, so this language is not come to the existence. But now what happened? In earlier, in a day, a person is generating only 1 or 2 MB of data, but now in a second, when we are generating on an average 5 MB of data. And for managing or storing the information is not a bigger part, but for managing the information and getting the information at right time in right way is very challenging part today. So that the developer is thinking for that they have such kind of program which is helping them to manage the data efficiently. So they use this Python language. The Python data analysis, it is not so much old, it is not so much new, because YouTube is using that, Google is using that, Netflix, it is a popular OTT platform. When it launched, it just changed the world of Bollywood and Hollywood. It analyzed the customer, it analyzed the user pattern of viewing the channel, and based upon that it always suggesting the appropriate video at the right time. Suppose a corporate people is working on the corporate sector and is having the time to watch the movie or watch the different kind of serial at night. So at the night of 8:30 or 9, it is highlighting or populating that this popular show is going on and you have to just watch it. When you open your YouTube and when you open my YouTube, it is completely different. If a person is liking to view the comedy, then in that person window, when the person is open the YouTube, it is always suggesting for comedy. If I search for the programming language in my screen, it is always showing you the programming language related thing. It depends, or YouTube is analyze the customer pattern of searching, and based upon that is suggesting the particular videos. So it has the vast implementation. It is not like the Python is limited within the particular area, but it is expanded to the many. So a lot of tools are available. It is not like that you have to only learn the Python, then you are getting a knowledge. But Python is a different library, vast libraries. So these are the version of Python. Python has come in the 1994. Now we have the version of 3.3, 3.6 version is there. But it tremendously changed the world on the year of 2012 onwards. Why? Now at that timing we are familiar with 4G technology. We're using the internet. We're not using the internet now. Internet is playing with us. Without the internet, we cannot survive. And when you are using the internet, you are searching the data, you require the data, and you want the data is every time available with you in 24/7. And for managing the data and for getting the data at the right time without any kind of searching, this Python is playing a vital. Now the total world in the marketing, in the digitally, it is controlled by this Python. think an example like when you want to purchase any item from Flipkart and you are adding your cart and somehow you are not buying it, maybe the price, maybe the color, you just skip it. But when you open any page in the internet, it is always suggesting you, it is giving you suggestion that this dress is coming with the new color and with the cheaper price. Every time it is showing you, every time it is showing you. It is giving you the offer in every page. You are opening the Flipkart, but Flipkart is showing that dress in your Facebook. When you're searching for any data in Chrome, then also that advertisement has also. It's just because of this data. Minutely, Flipkart observe the pattern of the customer purchasing pattern, so that in the right time and the right thing it is displayed. The different type of application we're using in Python. One is Python console based application, audio and video based application, 3D CAD application. Console application is just like that, like it is working through the commands. It is working through the command. If you want to the D drive, then go to the D drive. If you want to go to the E drive, then choose the E drive. So it is a console based application. Lot of satellites in ISRO, NASA, or banking, complex banking system, they are using console based application for the security reason. It also having audio and video based application, YouTube, Flipkart, YouTube, Netflix, Hotstar, all are audio video based application that they're using and where the Python is. 3D CAD application, if you are creating any kind of 3D graphics like fingerprint, Facebook, face lock in your mobile phone, in that sector also, this Python is working and this Python data science is working. It is also, it is not like only for the GUI it is limited, it is only not used for the, in the command prompt it is limited. It also expanded to web application. The Python can also be used to develop the web-based application. Some important development are Python Wiki Engine, Poco, Python blog software. It is used in enterprise sector. You have the enterprise or corporate people develop the software based upon their requirement. So it is used in the enterprise application. Application for images. Image match. Suppose you are taking the photo straight and just you move your head and taking the photo. It's just matching that you are the same person or you are the same people. So once you scan your face, it is not mean when you open your mobile lock, your face is in the same direction or in the same mood, but it is open because of this image recognition technology. First time when you purchase your mobile phone and you type, suppose A, B is type. When you type C, other letter is type because your mobile phone keyboard is not identifying the pattern of your touch. One time, two time, three time. When you are using and you are using backspace, then automatically the artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning is working on your mobile phone and it recognizes your type of pattern and your fingerprint, then it is rectifying that. And at the some time when you type A is printing over. So that is every cases. It is not like that only it is limited with a particular area in the mobile technology, in the web application technology, in the GUI application, in the console based application, every kind of application you have to develop, or the technology, Python technology is used. Okay, so this is all about your Python fundamental of thing. Okay, so in next class I will start with the programming. Okay, and how you have to install the Python and Python programming, that we have to start with that. Okay, I will start on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, Thursday I will in night I will connect. Okay. Hello, Abhishek.